What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today I'm going to share with you my weekly outlook and weekly watch list. Check it out. Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how I plan to make money this week, and I'm going to be looking at the SPY, I'm going to be looking at some individual company names, and we're going to see what levels I'm looking at, what levels I'm eyeing, and maybe kind of figure out the plan together here, put out that weekly watch list together. Now you got to remember the SPY, big dump on Friday. It's after hours on Friday. It came all the way down to the low 430s, and you know that I've been calling for a while now, getting that 428 to 430 range tested on the SPY. And I would imagine with the way it behaved on Monday, we will probably see that on Tuesday. Well, sorry, with the way it behaved on Friday, we will probably see that on Tuesday. Today the market's closed as I'm doing this video. So tomorrow, Tuesday, I would imagine we're going to get down there and test that level because we're very close to it. I haven't seen any major Ukraine-Russia news over the weekend to kind of change it in either direction. So I would expect Tuesday to see some further downside on the SPY. So with that said, after this level gets tested, I would imagine we'll get a technical bounce off that level, and we're going to have to keep a close eye on the volume on that bounce. We're also going to have to keep a close eye on the headlines, because if that level doesn't hold a sustainable bounce, then in the coming weeks leading up into March 16th Fed meeting, we might see ourselves get down to 420 and test that 420, 421 area, which was a previous level that we'll look at here on the chart. Now, before we move any further and jump into the charts, I need you to do me one quick favor. I need you to give me your SPY prediction down in the comment section below, and I also need you to smash the like button. Now, a quick little thing here for you. Over the coming days, we're going to be doing some little raffles. Now, one of the ways you can participate in this raffle is, for this video, to comment in the comment section below and let me know your SPY prediction. Like, just let me know what number you think the SPY is going to reach by Fed meeting March 16th. All right, and then whoever gets the closest answer on March 16th, we're going to go ahead and give you a prize. All right, so there you go, first raffle there. Now let's go ahead and jump into the charts. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this chart here. But before we do, I want to get those rules clear on this specific raffle. Comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think will be the price on the SPY by March 16th, end of day. And on that day, we'll go ahead and look through the comment section, and whoever got the closest number, that person will win a prize. What prize? Well, that will be determined at that time. Okay, so there you go. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the SPY here. First one on my watch list is obviously going to be the SPY, and I'm watching to see if we can get down here to this 427, 428, 430 zone on the SPY, which was what? This previous bounce back right here. If we can get back down here, which I'm pretty confident we'll see that on Tuesday, and you can see it back here as the October lows from last year. So if we get down there, I would expect a technical bounce off that level. Now, how long will it last? Well, we're gonna have to wait and see. Keep an eye on the volume, see if it bounces and we get back up here to 435. Could be a time there to get some calls for a quick little bounce, a short-term bounce here over a few days or so. Otherwise, if we crack underneath this level, then I'm going to be watching for a little bounce back into it. If we get a little bounce back into this level, then I'll watch for that rejection for further downside that could take us down here towards these 420s this week. Okay, and you can see this 420 was this big bounce back day on huge volume. I would definitely expect some sort of technical bounce there as well. Here is another level really close to it. That's right around 422 or so. So that's the level I'll be watching if 428, 427 cracks on the SPY. All right, now let's go ahead and clean this up real quick and move on to the next one. Next one I am watching is going to be Tesla. Tesla, disregard this wick. This did not happen. This is just a misprint in after hours on Friday. But Tesla did get down here to these 850s, which you see clear as day as a big bounce zone here previously in recent time, right? Look at all this previous bounce area here in these, in these 850s. and we've gotten down there towards this level and we're testing it, right? So I'm watching to see if that level holds. If that level holds, we might see ourselves get a little bounce back up here into the 880s, which was a previous level of support here. You can see clearly all the support that showed up here on Tesla. But if we crack that level, then I would expect a test of this 200-day moving average, and that'll be the next level I'll watch. So if we hold this level, watching for calls for 880s. If we break down and show this level of 850s as resistance, watching for a drop for puts back down here to the 200-day moving average. Guys, now as we move on to the next one, do me a quick favor and hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you are alerted when I go live. I go live weekdays in pre-market. Now, next one is NVIDIA. Watching NVIDIA here. NVIDIA really close to its 200-day moving average. I'd expect this level here in the 229 zone to get tested and then give us a little bounce back up here towards those 237s. All right, but if this level cannot hold support and we crack this 200-day moving average and begin to hold this 200-day moving average as resistance, we might see NVIDIA drop back down here towards this 210 zone. This 210 zone, previous strong support there, and you can see some support back here in this area as well as some resistance in here, and resistance back here, and resistance back here. So I would expect this level to hold potentially decent strong support on NVIDIA. Next one that we will have on watch is going to be UPST, and UPST simply watching for this 128 zone to hold support on pullbacks. You can see support back here, and you can see it as resistance in here and support back here. Now we've gotten back down in here. UPST last week gapped up huge and made a nice 2-day run off the back of some good earnings reports. Now, we've since sold off along with the market, and now we're trying to hold this level. If this 128 or 50-day moving average here in the 124 zone do not hold support, then we might see it start to get in the gap and come back down here towards 110. But meanwhile, I'm watching for this level to hold support. Could have room for bounces back up into the 140s, the low 140s. And then last, we have Dash. Dash made a nice run on some earnings as well, if I'm not mistaken, all the way up here to 118, 117 zone. This one was on the watch list for exactly that move, and it worked out beautifully. Now we've come all the way back down here to this previous lows, all-time lows area, and we're going to see if it can hold. If it can hold this level, maybe it establishes a little trading channel here between 117 and this $94 zone. All right, so keep that on watch. All right, guys, so that is the weekly watch list for me, along with my weekly outlook on the SPY. We'll see what happens here. It all depends a lot on the news that's going to be coming out of Ukraine and Russia, as well as these technical levels holding resistance and support. Like I said, participate in that raffle. Let's see who wins. Thank you very much for watching. Smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's live stream.